Hi, I'm Peony. My exclusive little number that you need to know about is 6124. I've been with the show for 7 years. I've been watching it since the very beginning, and I've developed a passion for crystals. So here's a crystal ball that I have that is always close by. I also am a very creative reader, and I have a grid that I use which I cast jacks onto. These are the larger version. Okay, so the smaller version doesn't show up on camera so easily, but here they are. Okay, they're the real McCoy. That's what I use. That's what I kind of jingle, and I cast onto a grid that I've just very simply put words, numbers, and pictures on. So they mean something to me. All right, so it means that I can do different levels of your reading. So first of all, that connection's energetic. So we connect up when you come through on the phone lines, and then I will be drawn to using one or more tools. I have a pendulum for some ways of working where there's a need to just get a little bit of a bit of confirmation for the way that I'm reading. Okay, so I use it as a backup more than anything. And then I have, of course, I've got cards. I am all about using tools that are very colourful and they have words and pictures on. So I'll use the imagery, I'll use the words, okay? So honesty, interesting, that's the one that's just kind of shown up. I've just randomly picked up some of the cards that I use. So honesty is a thread, okay? So I couldn't do this work if I didn't believe in what I was doing and if I wasn't being true to what I get, okay? So I might get words, pictures, numbers, feelings, experiences that I've had in the past that get dropped into my consciousness. So I will offer that up as part of your reading. Okay, take what resonates. This is how I've learned to have readings myself. You listen to the guidance, but you take what resonates, okay? So an energy gets built up. So I might just fan the cards in the beginning and just take a card for you. So whilst we're making that initial link. And interestingly, this is something that always comes up. It's a hot kind of subject that most people are wanting to know about, all right? So, and that includes me, you know, we're all wanting to be all loved up. So love, house moves are also very pertinent at the moment. And I'm all about how can I enhance your way of looking at yourself? How can you develop things within you, your passions? How can you give your energy a boost? And perhaps I give you a different perspective. So opening people up for being more aware in a kind of spiritual sense is also something that I seem to gravitate towards, and the people that come through to me are usually kind of looking to seek and find out more about the way they can develop their own gifts. All right, so other cards that I have to hand, I would of course always have a deck that's got crystals in it. All right, so I've got a few of them, but this one is a latest version that I like to kind of just take a card. I'm not going to go through all the decks that I've got because I've got far too many. I do have tarot cards, but I tend to be a more intuitive reader rather than using the system of the tarot. And I really do feel that we all connect up. So we build this vibration. So when you're watching the show and we're all logged on and you're trying to make your selection, then you know it's important for you to trust what you feel and where you're guided to, because we're all in it together. We're all wanting to give that guidance and assist and maybe lighten the load a little bit. And I will often talk about cutting cords, and cutting cords is not just about cutting cords with somebody you don't feel should be in your life anymore. It's about cutting cords with perhaps something that's been said to you. You know, intentions, everything. So if somebody said something and it's gone in like a knife and it's really painful, then we can work on trying to hook that out, okay? Making it not matter is something else that I like to say. So so obviously it matters, but we need to just highlight the situation, work with it. And so when you make that connection on the phone lines with me, we're kind of blending energies, all right? So I don't know how everything happens. We're not meant to be able to describe how it happens, but I just know that it does. All right, so I'm Peony, and I'm delighted to be part of the team and to work in this way. It's very important to me to be able to honour that, you know, and to do it well. So I'm always on at different times now. I used to be on quite a lot late at night, but I try to go across the time frames within the day, because obviously some people aren't up late at night, and I like to make myself available to each and every one of you. And so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say that I'm all about the cards, the cats, the crystals, and I do have a passion about taking photographs as well. So the camera is never too far away, and so it's all about energy. It's all about, you know, being observant, watching what you're seeing with your eyes, what you're feeling with your senses, and then you know, this is how I can link with you, because we're all the same. We're all human beings, and we have things that are close to our heart. All right, and there is one other tool that I can mention, and that's the Peony Love cards, which are in their infancy. I haven't put photographs and pictures with them yet, but they go from 1 to 21. All right, so I might invite you to think about that person that's got your heartstrings and throw me a number. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm Peony, and I'm working energetically, compassionately, with my integrity, and I'm here for you. All right, so my exclusive number is 6124. And lots of love to everybody, and thank you for listening. Okay, bye.